cook today? I know! I'll bake egg rolls! Yay! Greetings, I'm Nicole, and this is Presley's Pantry. Today, we're gonna make egg rolls. Come on over, let's write it on the chalkboard. It came to me in a dream last night, and now we're gonna have our way with the egg roll wrappers, the way they had their way with me last night. Okay, so let's get started on the preparation. A cup and a half of red cabbage. Isn't this cabbage so beautiful? Look at this color. And next I'm gonna go ahead and chop my kimchi. I know you're probably thinking like, why is she adding kimchi into egg rolls? And I'll probably get a ding or a penalty from the food referees, but it's delicious. And besides, if they wanna ding me for it, let them. I'm still gonna use kimchi in my egg roll because it's good. Next, I'm gonna chop these shiitake mushrooms. 6 mushrooms, and cut it small because it's going in the filling, and you don't want a big piece of anything really, you want small pieces. Next, I'm gonna chop a half a cup of green onions. What I really only want is this part here, the white part, and just slightly into the green. Let's get chopping. You like all those little onions falling to the side? I do. Fresh. Super fly fresh. Enough chopping, let's get into some real fun. Put our pork in the bowl. I just took a pound of ground pork, and I'm gonna add 1/4 garlic powder, and take these chili flakes, red ones, the same kind that you would put on your pizza, and this is only a half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. And then the cornstarch will hold this whole thing together nicely. And we're gonna use 1 teaspoon. And then 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and you're just gonna pour that over the top nicely. And last, but definitely not least, my friend black pepper. And we're gonna use a half a teaspoon. Dig right in. So let me just mix it on up for you. We're gonna put our flame on a medium high. We want to take 1 tablespoon of oil. This is a little bit more, but I'm not going to pour it all in. I'm going to slide this pork in. I don't want it to splatter on me. Ah, you hear that? Nice. Brown it really nice. That little sizzle's like the crowd cheering, waiting for their egg rolls. They're like, yay! Yay! I'm just a pork lover, so you will never hear me complain when it comes to pork. Now that the meat is a nice pinkish brown color, we're just gonna take a tablespoon of garlic and drop that in there. Wow, it smells delicious. Let's add our shiitake mushrooms, and then I'm gonna add my green onions. You wanna cook your pork really well because even though it will be fried in the egg roll, we still gotta make sure it's cooked really well. Add in this red cabbage. And let's also take our kimchi. The kimchi and the pork are about to fall in love. This scent is making my crew very hungry. It's making me hungry. Don't you want to just eat it like that? Just forget about the egg roll wrapper and put it in a bowl? The people in my household are always complaining that, oh, the house smells like garlic. Good for us that the house smells like that. It smells amazing. Like, bring it on. What? Where does the house smell like garlic? Let me go into that room right now. I'm not a vampire. I'm not afraid of it. We're going to put in some carrots. 2 cups of carrots. Let's put in some sesame seeds, a little under a tablespoon, and sprinkle them on. This is our egg roll filling. Mmm. We are going to take this mixture out with a slotted spoon And I have a cookie sheet already prepared with foil. Place it on your cookie sheet. I like to prop it up on something just so that any additional juices can go to the bottom because we want it as dry as possible. Now we have to wait for a half an hour while this gets to room temperature. A half an hour? At least a half an hour. Oh, it's done. I made a special little spot right in the fridge for this, my amigas. Now we're gonna put this in the fridge for 1 hour to cool. And there's my special spot. As you can tell, I love my refrigerator super illuminated. It was so boring waiting for that filling to cool last time. What am I gonna do for an hour? Wouldn't it be fun to be an egg roll? I think I'll be an egg roll. I'm an egg roll! Look at me! I'm an egg roll! I love being an egg roll. It's so fun being an egg roll. Egg roll all day and night. This egg roll's out of sight. Wasn't that so fun being an egg roll? I just loved it. I wish I could be an egg roll every day, but for right now, my friend, I'm gonna make you egg rolls. Put cornstarch in cold water. When I was a kid, I used to love playing with cornstarch and making myself a little clay. Ah, there we go. Smooth. I said smooth. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one of our egg roll wrappers. Keep a little wet, damp towel on top of them so they don't dry out. And just let me grab this one. They're pretty delicate, so be careful with them. Take the point of this square and face it towards you. Then you are going to get 1 big tablespoon of filling. And then just take this edge and flip it around the meat coverings and roll. And you go about halfway up, then fold here and fold here. You want it to look like a little envelope. And keep rolling and making sure it's tight. Then you take your cornstarch mix, dip your fingers in, and use that to seal. And that's it. Here is an egg roll. This is what it should look like. And then I'm just gonna keep it right under here, under a little wet cloth and parchment paper. And we can go on to our next one. We're gonna take about 4 cups of oil right over here and pour it right in. Let it heat up for about 5 minutes. We just approached the 5-minute mark with the heating of the oil, so we're ready to go. I'm gonna take my tongs and grab one of my egg rolls, get it here, just on the closure, cover these ones up, and just place it right in. We're just gonna let them fry for 3 to 4 minutes or until they're golden brown. And let me just go ahead and grab some more now that I know that one has a tight closure on it. I'm just gonna grab it again from there, close that up, and start my engine. Just wanna make sure that they're closed nicely. That's why I hold them initially, to make sure that they're frying properly. Just place it here on a paper towel dish so that any excess oil could just fall to the side. And now I'm gonna get to my egg roll. This is the lucky one. Dip, 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 dip. Holy crap! It's amazing, amazing, I tell you. Ah, so fun, me and my egg rolls. Thank you so much for visiting Presley's Pantry, www.presleys.pantry.com. Come by anytime you wish.